Oh, hello, Dr. Yermish. This is John Michael, and I'm going to give you an overview of my data warehouse project. I'm not totally confident that I'll be able to upload the file since it's pretty large, even in zipped format. So I'll do a quick set of YouTube videos to show you what I did, and hopefully that'll give you enough information to understand my project. As you know, I didn't do the case study that was in the book. I wanted to do something a bit more complex with some more data and some better measurement data. I downloaded the, I think it was the Layman baseball statistics database, and I've used that as the basis of my data warehouse. If you look at the tables that I have set up, the tables that do not have a prefix on their name, like batting, fielding, master, pitching, salaries, schools, and teams, those are original tables from that Layman database. The only change that I made to them is I ran some queries to eliminate any rows that were from 1989 or prior, just to try to reduce the size of the database. Outside of that, they are identical. Consider those our operational databases or operational tables. There are several staging or ETL tables that begin with the prefix of TBL for table. Most of them are stage tables, and these are created in the extract process through the extract queries. And then there is one load table that is created after the extract during the transformation process. One other load table, it actually happens directly from the query, so there's no table in the middle. And I'll explain to you why that might be. The other tables have the prefix DW, so these are our true dimensional data warehouse tables. Batting facts, league dimension, player dimension, stint dimension, team dimension, and year dimension. I'll show you a query first that gives you an idea of how these are laid out. And what you see is our batting facts table is the facts table. Obviously, it has several keys: a player key that goes to the player dimension, a year key for the year dimension. That's basically our date dimension in this table. A stint key, which is similar to a date dimension, though I thought I would keep it separate from the year table, and it represents basically the assignment, the numerical assignment that a player has for a given year. For most people, they only have one stint, but if they've been traded, they might have two stints. Or if they came up from the minors, went down, back to the minors, and back, they could have two or more stints. And I thought it was important, in order to do analysis at the team level, we needed to keep that stint dimension. If we summarized it at the year level right off the bat, we would lose the team dimension. The league key, so that gets us our full league name, American League and National League, and the team dimension, that gets us the full team name. So that's the basic structure of our table. One thing that you'll notice is that in the batting facts table, I have included something that might be considered a dimension, and that is the position, and I've defined that as either they are a pitcher or non-pitcher. So pitcher or non-pitcher. Since that assignment could change from year to year, but it was directly related to a stint, and therefore somebody's batting record for that stint, I considered it a fact in this table, though we would really use it more as a dimension. I also had salary as a fact, and my process does pull in salary information, but as I worked with it through some of the queries, it seemed like there may have been missing information. And after spending 30 or 45 minutes trying to figure it out, I decided that I wouldn't take that any further. So I'm not going to do any analysis on salary, though I would like to do that. The salary appears to only be assigned to the first stint in a year, and there are quite a few recent players that have no salary assigned with them. So I thought once I got into it that was of limited value. Stint count is a factless fact. It's just the number 1, so that it would be easy to count up the number of stints or average the stints for certain players. Those are our tables, and I will now lead you through in the next video the ETL process.